Hello guys and welcome back. So today we'll be discussing SpaceX Launch Tower Construction is mind-blowing. It's going to be both amazing and exciting. Make sure to watch it until the end. So let's get into it. As the SpaceX Boca Chica Starbase, the StarShip Launch Tower is approaching composition. The greater part of the tower has effectively been piled up at the launch. Tower's last height is believed to be around 146 meters or right around 480 feet. The tower will incorporate a 10-meter lightning rod that will keep any potential lightning from hitting the launch pad or launch tower. At the point when it is set, the tower will be the tallest structure in Boca Chica. The fourth section of the tower was installed on 13 June. Furthermore, the fifth section was tagged on 16th June. This sixth section is as of now at a launch site availing installation inside a couple of days, while the seventh section is being constructed. Previous sections incorporate a basement section that is 12 meters high. The following section on top of the basement section is 20 meters high, ensuring sections have been 80 meters tall. In the event that this pattern is maintained, there may be the 9 section before the concrete roof. Also, the lightning rods are added at the top. SpaceX keeps on pursuing Starship and super heavy orbital test launches. SpaceX fans were as of late treated to tempting information from a speech delivered by SpaceX President Gwen Shotwell. The commencement speech was recorded on the throne factory floor in a pre-recorded speech. Shotwell deliberately strode past the screen that seemed to show a countdown for the Starship and suggested production of Starship Raptor engines. The screen showed graphic of 6 Raptor motors for Starship and furthermore 29 for Super Heavy, 2 motors in Starship Place cluster, and every one of the 9 of Super Heavy Central cluster had clearly been shipped as they were colored green, the rest were white. The timer showed 25 days, 7 hours and 30 minutes. The screen threw Space Ventures into an online craze of guesswork where the 25 days of countdown to the shipping of every one of the 35 Raptor engines and did that infer a countdown to the genuine launch. It is impossible anyway that the countdown was for the orbital test launch. The Raptor engines require a huge measure of time for singular testing before they are cleared for use. Before we get further into the video, subscribe to our channel to make sure you never miss any updates or videos from our channel. On Starship and Super Heavy acceptance that 24 engines were yet to be shipped during a period of the account last week, there would not be sufficient opportunity to test the engines and introduce them for launch in 25 days. Musk had before projected to the orbital flight test in early July. Anyway, given that in excess of a portion of the Raptor engines are yet to be shipped, the Starship is probably going to launch in August or much later. The Super Heavy test tank BN 2.1 passed its second cryogenic nitrogen pressure test on 17th June. The tank was loaded up with cryogenic liquid nitrogen while 9 hit early crams at its base generated pressure comparable to the thrust of 9 Raptor engines. The test endured 5 hours. This sort of test is typically performed to evaluate the integrity of the structures. What's more, the design of the outcomes advise ensuing production strategies. What's more, designs to maintain or further reinforce the structures. It's anything but yet evident whether there will be a third cryogenic pressure test to disappointment. In a pressure test to disappointment, the structure is pressurized with liquid nitrogen until it releases or bursts. This test gives information on the most extreme stress. A structure can withstand that degree of stress ought to be definitely past the normal stress level the structure should withstand during a real performance. So that was all for today's video guys. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit like, share and subscribe to our channel. Also, let us know your thoughts about the video in the comment section.